We are unboxing Inmotion's most expensive electric scooter. This is their new top-of-the-line electric scooter, so let's get the unboxing started. I'm not 100% sure if the production model will come with this white box, but I'm pretty much one of the earliest or the first people to get this Inmotion scooter. And I know they've studied a lot on the GT2 to ensure that from the unboxing experience to the overall product experience is just top of the line and worth its money. So just like the GT2, we have these brackets, and this should just lift up. Wow, there's so much to go through right now. It's about to rain, that's why it's a little bit overcasty. But Inmotion RS scooter, this looks like it's all in pictures, so that's amazing. Oh boy. Kickstand. So with all the foam and packaging on this Inmotion RS, I really don't think you're gonna have many cases where you're going to unbox the scooter and you're gonna find damages on different places. It's pretty much really well packaged. It's all covered in foam. Let's unbox this little box right here, because this is probably gonna give us the tools to assemble the scooter. And even this is really well packaged too. Look at that. Look at that, just for protecting the mud guard. So additional mud guard right there. So we'll have to assemble that. This is definitely the charger. So you're given a 83 volt, 5 amp charger. We also have your headlight. So you got a bunch of tools here for assembling your scooter. And just to kind of hold that in place. And then the nice thing is, if you come in close, is that it's all color coded. It's a plug and play situation, so match the orange with the orange, match the red with the red. I mean, a lot of people might not care about this, but the finish of this paper feels really nice to the hand. And all the infographics or the graphics that they've drawn to show you how to operate the scooter. I don't know about you guys, but I hate reading a manual where it's just text after text. This makes it a whole lot easier. Basically, everything you need to know about this electric scooter is in this manual. So the other day we unboxed the Inmotion RS, but due to weather, we had to cut the unboxing short and we didn't get a really good look at the Inmotion RS. You're getting a 72 volt system with a 40 amp hour battery. That equals to 2,880 watt hours. That's a significant upgrade over the GT2. Now coming to the backside of this scooter, you have the 2,000 watt motor on the rear and also a 2,000 watt motor on the front. Now the very interesting thing that I found out about this scooter is that unlike any other dual drive scooter, you're actually able to switch between front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, and dual wheel drive. So a lot of the dual motor scooters only allow you to do single, which is usually the front motor, and then dual wheel drive. So you actually have 3 drive modes in this electric scooter. Now, paired with the Inmotion RS, you have the Zoom hydraulic brakes. I'm not 100% sure of the model, but just by looking at the front brake handle or brake levers, they look a little bit different and they look like an upgrade. The overall feel of the brake is a whole lot better. And coming around to the back, I was able to get this properly installed. I didn't really know what I was doing when I first unboxed it. It was, my first time, getting in contact with the scooter. But you can see this rear mudguard right here. This secondary piece, that mounts basically all the way back here. You're not gonna get any splashback. Stock-wise, without installing it, you have just this front piece right here. So if you're doing wheelies or you're doing some crazy off-roading stuff, you might wanna remove this. That's just 4 screws right here, 1 screw right here, and you know, you'll get better clearance and, you know, not crash into this mud guard. Having a look at the suspension right here, you have your rebound adjustment as well. So adjustable suspension. Now let's look at the adjustable suspension. Again, they've called this electric scooter the Transformer. The reason that is because this is the first scooter that will come with adjustable ride height. The reason you want that is you want different kind of ride height depending on the terrain you're riding on. So if you're off-roading, for example, you'll definitely want high clearance. But if you're racing this scooter, I would definitely go with a low deck clearance and then have that ultimate control, especially going into the corners. So all you have to do is, there's multiple positions right here, adjust the screws on both the front and the rear, or, you know, play around with it. Maybe you want the front suspension to be higher up and the rear to be lower down. I haven't gone around to, you know, adjusting that yet, but I'll definitely be trying it out. And moving to the front of the scooter, we have a rubber deck as well as dual charge ports. I'm gonna ask Inmotion exactly how many amps we can put through this guy. I would definitely want to fast charge it. The stock charger isn't bad, but there's situations where you just might want to charge it a little bit faster. Now coming to the front of the Inmotion RS, you have this front headlight. This front headlight is probably something that a lot of you have seen before. It's the headlight that's used on the Sur-Ron. They're not extremely bright, but probably will get the job done if you're riding about 60, 70. I would definitely find a way to improve or modify this light for a higher power light. Now, one thing I found very interesting about this Inmotion RS is also this folding mechanism. So your last resort is this screw. So you loosen that and then you're able to pull this latch backwards and then you push it down and then you give it a push and it folds down. With a scooter this powerful, you definitely want to, you know, make sure you have all of the safety down. You don't want to be messing with that. So it is a little bit tedious. It's not like a commuter scooter really, but if this is something you have to do once in a while, then so be it. Coming up closer to the top, you have adjustable front forks. So you have coming stock is at 0 position or position 0 and then all the way to 5. So that'll lower the handlebar height. Now coming into kind of the top part or the dashboard of the scooter, we have a horn. Pretty loud horn. And then you have what's probably the prettiest part of this electric scooter is this handlebar right here. So some of the controls you might see on here are a little bit familiar if you've tried out the GT2, but they haven't used all the same parts. So Inmotion has given me this LCD screen, but apparently in the production models it'll be more of an LED type situation, as in like you'll be able to tell the dots, so kind of a lower quality display. I'm lucky because I'm kind of the first people to get this electric scooter, so I get this nice fancy display. But just so you guys know, just so you guys are completely, you know, in with the whole situation. So yeah, rubber grips, the same ones used on the GT2. I've never seen this control system. They feel really nice. They're rubberized. You have your cruise control button, your turn signals, your front headlight button, and then like I said, your display. So with your display, you can choose different modes. So mode X is the highest, and then S, drive, eco. And then if you hold down the cruise control button, so that's back wheel drive, front wheel drive, and 2-wheel drive. So you also have your voltage, your battery percentage, your trip, and your total kilometers. This isn't a touch display, but this is definitely one of the prettiest displays I've ever seen on an electric scooter. Now coming to the right-hand side, we have the power button. Power button, and then your gear selector, right? And then you have a half twist throttle right here, right? So I've actually just engaged the scooter into like park mode, basically. So no matter how much you twist the throttle, it's not gonna go. All you have to do is push the power button again and it's ready to go. I felt the half twist was very nice on the GT2. I liked it a lot, even just for the past few days I've had the scooter, but we'll see as time goes on when I take this onto the track, when I take it off-roading, whether or not I still feel that the twist throttle is the best fit for this scooter. Now, one more thing I want to show you guys obviously is the Zoom hydraulic brakes. I'm not sure of the model, but the feel and just the overall grips to the calipers are just amazing. They've been able to help me stop on a dime, especially for a scooter that takes you up to 100 kilometers an hour. You really want good brakes, and Inmotion have given you one of the top of the line electric scooter brakes. Thanks to EVs for sending out this Predator helmet. I love how aerodynamic it is. It's also custom. But we're gonna take the Inmotion RS for a quick spin. Let's go. Oh, E-mode. 70. Oh my God. This thing is so quick. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Find out more about the Inmotion RS in the upcoming review. So that is the initial look at the Inmotion RS. Thanks for tuning in. In the coming weeks, I'll be releasing a review of the Inmotion RS. Again, like I said, I'll be taking it to the track, I'll be adjusting suspension, and I'll tell you guys my overall feel of this electric scooter. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.